সম্মানিত সুধী, আমরা এখন আমাদের অনুষ্ঠানের দ্বিতীয় পর্বে চলে যাচ্ছি। কোশ্চেন এবং কমেন্ট রাখার সুযোগ পাবেন আপনারা। আমি ফ্লোরটা ওপেন করার আগে আপনাদেরকে অনুরোধ করব যে আপনারা যখন যে মন্তব্য করবেন অথবা প্রশ্ন রাখবেন, এটা আজকের এই টপিকসে রিলেভেন্ট রাখবেন এবং মেক ইট শর্ট প্লিজ। কারণ আমরা চাই যে বেশি বেশি মানুষ এটাতে পার্টিসিপেট করুক। আমাদের সম্মানিত গেস্টদের বক্তব্য থেকে অনেক ইম্পর্টেন্ট পয়েন্ট উঠে এসেছে। আমরা চাই যে বিষয়গুলো আপনারা জনগণরা কিভাবে নিল সেটা আমরা আরো বেশি করে জানতে চাই। তো ফ্লোর এখন ওপেন, ইনশাআল্লাহ আপনারা হাত তুলতে পারেন, আমি প্রশ্ন নেব। জি কুদ্দুস ভাই।
My question will be in English. My Bangla isn't very good. Bangladesh Constitution dilemma the way forward. I find it very ironic. Panelists of Muslims discussing this topic, which way forward. And I agree with Mujib. We suffer from a complex. You have the secularists talking about the constitution from a Western point of view, and we have Muslims also suffering from the same complex that we're trying to reform, a corrupt, immoral, backward system which we see in the West. Do we want to be like the West 20 years on, where there is no morality, backward, and there is no values whatsoever? Question to the panelists is, why do we not look to Islam, and whether Islam can actually solve the problem of Bangladesh through the Khilafah system, or are we intellectually, Islamically bankrupt that we cannot offer an Islamic solution, that we have to keep on referring to our Western masters, Western intellectuals, and Western academics and Western common law system?
Is your question specific to any panelist?
No, it's open to the panelists, brother. Whoever feels confident.
Okay. If you'd like to add something, why will not?
I'm not an Islamic scholar. I am a student of history, including the Muslim history. One thing at the present situation you have to look at, the whole Muslim world is in disarray. Nobody has got the confidence in Islamic culture, Islamic religion, in a political sense. And everybody, most of us, we have become the stews or sycophants or dependent on other people. Those people who are claiming as the savior of Islam, savior of the holy places, savior of so and so and so and so, but in fact they are the servants, they are the stooges of other exploiters. Look at the terrorists today. We are Muslim, Islamic terrorists. Irish are not terrorists. They are not Christian terrorists. No other people in the world are the religious terrorists. Only Muslims are terrorists. I say nowadays, many times, that there are two people in the world, Muslims and the non-Muslims. Under this lack of confidence and disarray, it is very difficult to establish a Muslim states, Islamic states. Look at Iran. Whether Shia or Sunni, that's not the question. The question is, they are put the name Islamic state. And I think they are trying to do in their way, but the whole world, Western world, is against it. And the Arabs are now put again against the Iran. We are enemy of ourselves. What can you do? We are in the stage when Hudaybiyah or Muslims after the wafat of Hazrat Nabi Karim Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. Unfortunately, we do not have Hazrat Abu Bakr, or we have Hazrat Khulafa Rashidin. That is the situation. God knows what we can do. Thank you very much.
Thank you for this question. It's a very important question. First of all, we'll have to think about one issue, which is whether the leadership, the leaders who lead people, are emancipated from so-called Western political ideologies or principles. They are not. They are not. They are Muslim just namesake. It's a name. He doesn't have that sort of iman or aqidah or awareness how to lead his people in the light of Islamic principles. Allah's commands and Prophet's sunnah. One has to be conscious of this. One has to be convinced of this. You heard our brother, Hizbut Tahrir's leader, he was speaking. There is no half measure in Islam. You got to start it in a totality, not a part of it. That I believe 2 pages of Quran and I don't believe in that chapter. That's not Islam. First of all, you got to understand it if you want to implement it in the Islamic world. Now the thing is this, there is a matter of hope there. The whole Muslim majority states in the world, about 58 small states, big states we have, people are asking the same question. Do you represent us? Where are our hopes and aspirations which we want to be implemented, to be projected in the Constitution? It's missing. So we'll have to start from there. First of all, we'll have to be convinced. Otherwise, the Constitution will give. People like Ziaur Rahman will come and go, introduce a line or two, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim, and things like that. That's not the whole story. It's a concrete thing, you see. And there are a lot of contradictions. And you should be above the contradiction to overcome this problem and emancipate your own people from subjugation, from Western subjugation, Western ideologies and principles. Thank you very much.
Let me ask one more question, then we'll come back to this issue again to the panelists. But the question, okay, brother in the back.
Assalamu alaikum. There's been a lot of mention about Islam and Muslims in Bangladesh. Also that speaker at the end, he's presented an alternative constitution. Also, in relation to the question now, I think one of the points is that we made that we don't have people who are Islamic, who are good role models. And I see there's actually a fault in that argument. Because, yes, there isn't any people who are ready, but doesn't that mean the onus is on us to actually be role models? Rather than finding people, doesn't that mean that myself, I should know the Islamic Constitution, what does it represent, and I should be the role model, rather than me carry on with the present Constitution, which all agree that it is not Islamic. So really my question to the panelists is, one, do they agree with the alternative Constitution? And if they do agree with the Constitution, what is it that we're going to do about it?
Thank you. I'll come back to the panelists later. Let me take some few more questions. Yes, brother.
Okay. অনেকে বলে that in a place like Bangladesh, secularism হচ্ছে best system because অনেক আছে minority. আর যদি বাংলাদেশে থাকে ইসলাম কি ধর্ম সমস্যা হবে for the minorities.
আপনার কোশ্চেন কারো পার্টিকুলার কাছে
ইস্যু হচ্ছে কি জানি does secularism protect minorities and can Islam protect minorities better?
Yes, brother.
আমার প্রশ্নটা হচ্ছে শামসুল চৌধুরীর কাছে। বাংলাদেশের রাজনীতি হচ্ছে মানে প্রতিবার আওয়ামী লীগ আসবে, তারপর বিএনপি আসবে, তারপর আওয়ামী লীগ, তারপর বিএনপি। এখন আমাদের ক্ষমতায় আছে, তারপর এবার বিএনপি আসবে। আমার প্রশ্ন হচ্ছে এরপর যদি বিএনপি আসে তাহলে তারা কি করবে? তারা কি আবার ওই জিয়ার নিয়ে আসবে নাকি আবার ইসলামিক সংবিধান নিয়ে আসবে?
Okay, this brother, yes.